It's Monday the 5th of December, lovely sunny day again, and today they've been putting the insulation on the roof prior to the tiles going on. Still Monday, what they've now done, they've put tape between all the sections of the insulation and then painted over all the intersections to keep it all waterproof. Evidently there's not concrete goes on top of this. Tuesday lunchtime, and they're just starting to put the tiles onto the big roof. Here's the front of the barn, and here's the back, if you can see, of the stable, which is being rendered white. It's about 3/4 done. Here's another shot from the other end. It's Wednesday the 7th of December, just after 3 o'clock, and you can see the front curve bit of the roof has now got the white Cappuccino on, and Tony's just starting on the arches. They finished early for the day today, but they've done now, as you can see, about 3/4 of the main roof. Thursday the 8th of December, lunchtime-ish, and there's the front of the stable, all done white. The reason why it's not white right to the ground is because there's going to be a raised flower bed in front of the arches. On the house, they've been working on just raising up that top wall at the back of the main roof. Around the other side of the house, and they finished the tiles except for the edge. They've also filled in, or shoved in, looks like rather, the gap under where the window is going to be on our little terrace, so we can't get into the house that way anymore. I'm in the entrance to our bedroom now, come in the other door. This wall's been plastered, that's the wall that the bed will be against. You can see through into the passageway where they've blocked in below the window, and there's more earth in here and through into the dressing room as well, because they're having to bring the level of the earth up a bit before they put a concrete floor in, because this part is lower than the rest of the original house. I'm in the guest bedroom. It's Friday lunchtime now, and this is all being rendered. As you can see, really, because it's a bit dark. I'm in our bedroom now. That's the passageway, which has been rendered, and same as the most of the rest of the room has been done. And they're just finishing off and tidying up the new roof. They've actually put it a fraction higher than the existing house roof. The reason for that being that some later stage will have the old roof taken off and some insulation put in, and then the roof put back on, so that the whole house then will be insulated. It's Sunday, end of week 10, just a round up for the week. Basically, just again, this is our bedroom all rendered. The guest bedroom's rendered. The hallway is rendered, except at the very top at the end. Our dressing room is partly rendered where the wardrobes will go. Our bathroom they haven't touched yet. Just starting to rain again. At least the house now, or the main part of the roof, is watertight. There's just a look along the edge of the roof with the overhang. This is a door from the yard into the stable. You can just see Tony's put the white mouldings around the edge, ready for the white Cappuccino to render, and the little light will be above it. Inside the stable now, no real difference. He's put some rendering along the inner curve of the arch. Done a bit more with the electrics. This is looking into the tack room. You can see the water pipe conduit up there, because there'll be the deposit tank up there. Light up on that wall, and then through the archway. View out the window, to the archway, light above the doorway, archway there, and then there'll be a electric socket over there. So the tack room now is all rendered. Looking through the archway into the shade area, you can just see he's cut out for a light switch there. Other side of the archway, you can see where that light switch is going through to the wall, and then up to a light over that arch. And then following across, he's chipped out above that arch into the barn, and there'll be a light on the inside of the barn on the other side of that arch. The back wall of the stable is all finished. That was a very big job, and you can see he's actually capafina'd in the reveals of the windows. And our garden's still just like a building site. Quite pleased. There's where they put some earth in, where that all sank down with the last lot of heavy rain we had. The stable's looking good now the front's finished, and especially when the roof's a bit damp. It's about time they emptied the skip. Madam, you're so noisy. One thing this rain's good for is our grass. Hopefully by the end of filming next week we will actually have railings in between these white pillars. We have been waiting several weeks for him to come and fit. It's Tuesday the 13th of December, early afternoon, and they've been rendering up the top of our dressing room. This is taken looking in through the window of our dressing room, and again looking through the window of the bathroom, doing rendering. And the end wall of the stable has just been capafina'd. Wednesday the 14th of December, and all the wall by and above the trastero has been rendered. All along the front of the roof has now been done. I'm right at the, or above the back corner of our land, and you can just see where Tony's done the back wall of the barn white. He's still working on it. I'm in the yard. This is a door that leads into the stable from there, and you can see a dog, and you can see that he's done all the reveals of the doorway all white. It's Saturday the 17th of December, late afternoon, and here's just a view. Stable, the back of the barn wall, nice and white, and the house. Here's a closer view along the top of the roof. Just continuing my roundup for the week. This end of the house all been rendered. Falling over the dogs here. The top of the roof has been finished off. If you can hear the bells, it's because the sheep are on the land next door. Front of the stable, barn wall. You can see where Tony's just putting the capafina around the edge of the roof. He's got a little way along the top. I'm inside the stable. You can see where the arches have had all the edges done. Not the central one, but that one as well. The ceiling's finished. And round this arch, it goes through into the shade area, and round the doorway to the tack room. And then he's just finished off the ceiling in that first bit of the tack room as well. And that's about it. There's no other changes, I don't think. Just another shot of the house. Trying to keep it out of the sun. And the grass looked lovely in the sun. Well, that's it for a fortnightly roundup.